Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday the 27th of February today, 2022, and this is Flosstube number 102. I apologise about last weekend. I had a bit of a rough week the week before. I had a water infection. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I was flushing myself with water. So I'm okay now, it's all good, it's gone. Thank goodness. Touch wood it doesn't happen again because they're awful. But anyway, I'm okay today, so I'm back as normal and everything's back to normal. So it's been 2 weeks, which means I have 7 projects to share with you that I've worked on. One of those is a new start. Yeah, so I'm just going to crack right on and get straight into it. First of all, I want to say a massive thank you to my bestie, Kelly. She sent me a picture actually of a cross stitch she wanted, and I purchased it for her. She obviously sent me the money via the bank, and I purchased it for her, got everything she needed, and I kitted it all up for her. And she said she wanted to give it a go. It's been a long time since she stitched. So I said, well, the best thing for her was probably a bigger count, smaller count, the bigger fabric. It's 14 count anyway. And it was in this house we do Disney or something like that, and it's like all the phrases from all the different Disney movies, like in this house we let it go because Hakuna Matata and all that. Anyway, she's doing an amazing job. I have got a picture, I will put one in for you, how well she's doing. But when she sent me that money, she actually sent me a bit extra and said this is, you know, for kitting it up for me and everything. So I have actually managed to buy the fabric for another project, which will be my new Carolyn Manning Shooting Star one. So the fabric's in there, so thank you so much, Kelly. Anyway, I'm going to jump straight in and go with my new start first. I found a post on Facebook, and everybody knows what's going on in the world with Ukraine and Russia and the whole thing. Anyway, I found a post on Facebook from One Point Mind's Sal. One Point Mind even. I do a Sal of theirs already, and it was a post about Ukraine solidarity, and it was a little stitch that anyone could do and take part in. And this is the said project, Ukraine Solidarity. It's a lovely little piece. I love the colours. So I decided to join along. I had fabric, I had threads, so it was nothing. This is on 20 count, 2/1, and this is what we've got so far. I only started this, I think, Friday. And because it's a printed pattern, I'm not counting the stitches, so. But we're doing well. That is as big as it's going to be, but it is on 20 count, so it's a bit small.
It was Friday.
Yeah, okay. So you've already confirmed it's Friday. So, and the other colours are obviously like, the blue and yellow is the Ukraine flag colours. They just look so pretty. So I might carry on with that this afternoon. It only just fits on my Q-snap, but it's all good. Okay, anyway, the next thing I'm going to share with you, this one is an every week one now, is my Stitchin Mummy's Temperature Butterflies. I am a few days behind. I only caught up, I think, on Monday from the previous weeks. No, it wasn't Monday, because I wasn't feeling very well Monday. But I caught up whatever day it was last week, and then it's just fallen behind again. I will pull it back this week. Anyway, this is for the current year, 2022. This is stitched on 32 count Belfast linen platinum, and we've I'm losing my needle. We've got some of the greens going on again. You can believe I should be down here near the end of February because it's the last day tomorrow. So I need to catch up. This is 2/2. And then this one is my birth year, 1977. An amazing year. I'm trying to get it evened out. There we go. We have actually hit a couple of greens in this one too, just there and yeah, there as well. It's like a very light green, but it started off the year pretty cold. but the temperatures, although this one's still a bit lower than this year's, there's been a couple of days where they've been exactly the same. That was on 40 count Silvery Moon, by the way. I forgot to say that. Okay. I'll try and catch up with them tonight, actually. Anyway, the next thing I'm going to show you, now this one hasn't been out for quite a while. I'm not sure why. There's no reason, I don't think, but anyway. It is my, sorry about the glare, it's in a bag. I like to protect it. It's my Mirabilia Athena Goddess of Wisdom by Nora Corbett. And I've actually done quite a bit up in this corner. I did start here and then I worked up into this corner so then I can just work out from there. I actually got quite a bit on this done, but because it's on paper I can't tell you how much because I'm not going to count. Okay, I do have a thread attached, so I do apologise, but I think you're going to be surprised between the before and after picture. I actually got a whole load done on this and it looks pretty good. This is stitched on 32 count raw Belfast linen. That looks a bit wonky. Oh well. I think it's the shade and it makes it look that way. But it's looking good. And then this is the whole thing. No, my needle's through them both. There we go. That's the whole thing so far. So you can tell I came across and then shot straight up. And I actually, considering I've had no reason to not get it out, I just haven't felt like it, I don't think. Considering I didn't, not forced myself to get it out, I just pulled it out, but I actually really, really enjoyed working on that. So I am going to pull that out again at some point. So that's that one. The next one, I don't have a cover. I do, but not a full cover sheet because it's a mystery sale. So you're not going to get to see the whole thing until the very end, but this is it. It is the 1 Point Mind mystery sampler sale called Be Beautiful. And it looks lovely. So the top row here was January, and then these and the border was February. I'm still catching up. But I'm not doing bad, and I like how it's turning out as well. Threads everywhere. This is stitched on 18 count plain white Aida. Helps if I get it the right way. Anyway, this is where we're up to now. So I have finally put in all these little back stitch pieces in on the top row to finish January, and then the second row of stitches along the top edge weren't quite finished. They're finished now. And then I've started the butterflies. These random stitches all need back stitch because there's more, I think they call it black work, don't they? When you've got a lot of just back stitching. There's more back stitch than I think stitches on February's. So, but the next one will be out not tomorrow, Tuesday. So March's will be out Tuesday. So I need to catch up. And I will at some point. Threads. Okay, that's that one. The next one. Told you I've been busy. I might not have been feeling very well, but it didn't stop me stitching. Okay. The next one I worked on was my grandson's stocking. This was something I got off a Dr. Whip on Facebook. Someone put it up and said they weren't going to finish it, so it was up for adoption. If you don't know what that is, what happens is if you go on a Dr. Whip, people put up things that either they're never going to finish or that they just don't want anymore. Now, if you can put your name down for it, and usually there's two things that's going to happen. They will let you know if you can keep it when it's finished, or they will let you know that I want it finished but I'd like it back. and that's okay. And you just put your name forward and they do a drawing at the end of the week, and then if you win, obviously you give them your address and they send it to you, and that's what happened. So this is where we are today. I've started this penguin that's, yeah, just checking. This penguin here, I've sort of done his hands, filled in this part on the book a little bit. And I have actually started filling in the background. I'm not sure when I did that. It's not this week. But like these bits weren't ordinarily going to be stitched. They were plain white, but I didn't like the idea of the fabric. Let me just see if I can get that to focus. I didn't like the idea of the fabric showing through, like here in his belly. You can see the holes, whereas here where I've stitched you can't. I was only doing it in tent stitch anyway, because this is in tent stitch. But it just fills it in nicely, and I have a ton of, I want to say white, but I don't think it is. I think it's 3865. Anyway, this is stitched on 14 count, everything that came in the kit that she started. The only bit she'd done when I received it was half of this, I believe. She'd actually finished almost one of the two colours, and then she did a little bit of the blue here. And obviously decided, whoops, it wasn't for her, so but that's okay. That's something for Logan. So that's that one. Two more to go. The next one I have worked on is Kelly's mini All Cats Go to Heaven by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Jim Warren. Now, although I don't think I've touched it at all last week and the week before, I don't think, but I pulled it out yesterday for the first time, and I did 700 stitches on its own yesterday. So, here is where we are. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. This eye, I was stitching it yesterday, and I looked at it again this morning before I started the video, but it's not so clear when you're looking at it, but when you turn it and you hold it in the camera, oh my gosh, that eye really stands out. And this this kitten's face right here is looking up that way. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better on camera. Doesn't that look awesome? I'm excited now to carry on. This is on 25 count even weave, 1/1 full cross, and it's all CXC threads again. But it's looking good, and I enjoyed working on it this week, yesterday, so I might get it out again. No, there's no might, I've got to, I'm going to. Anyway, the last thing I stitched on in the past 2 weeks was my Once Upon a Fairy Tale, my supersize one. It's not max colour though, thankfully. Artwork by Amy Stewart, charted by HAED. And you guys know I finished that top row the last time I spoke to you, so I've actually dropped now and I'm working through that section there. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab it because there's so much fabric with this thing. Anyway, I did 1,762 stitches, and it's all green. It is all this green, and I'm still not finished. There's still a bit more, I think, to go here. So I was trying to do the cross country. This is on 25 count, easy count, 1/1 full cross, all DMCs, and it looks amazing. This looks fantastic in camera. And I chopped off some of my excess fabric at the top as well, because I just trying to get it to sit in my frame with all the extra fabric at the top just wasn't working. I know it's going to be the same when I move down a bit more, but yeah, I chopped off part of the bit I still had from the first time I started it. But looks amazing. I'm loving it still, absolutely loving it. I just need to spend more time on it. Anyway, Sorry guys. I think that is everything. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I just forgot 2 things. I'd said I was going to do them last week, in my own head anyway, and I never did, and then I thought, oh, I can't forget this week, and I did, so I've got them out now. But anyway, going back to people have things that they don't want, they're never going to stitch, kind of thing. Now these I've had, oh my gosh, I don't even know how old they are. I've had them a long time, and I'm never going to stitch. No, I'm never going to stitch them. One's a chart and one is just like, I'll show you anyway. This is one, it came on the Cross Stitcher magazine. Oh my goodness, I don't even know how long ago, but I kept it. It has everything inside it. The needle, the fabric, the threads, and this is the chart out of the magazine along with the legend, key, whatever you want to call it. I'm never going to stitch it, but it's all there. Even the card that you stick him in, because if you turn it over, this is the card that you stick him in. It's all there. If anybody wants, just, I don't know. I've got this as well anyway. This is, I believe it's off the World of Cross Stitching. It's a different one, isn't it? Yeah, this is off the World of Cross Stitching, and I know this is going back a long time. And it's in amazing condition. I have just kept it in a folder in a Polly Pocket, so it looks amazing. I'm going to give them away to you guys. If there's anybody that would like to stitch them, I don't know. I don't even know what you'd put. Because they're both called Popcorn. They're the same character. So I don't know. What do you say? I don't know. If you want to put in for both, just put Popcorn in your comment and I will just draw randomly for both. But they are lovely. I'll just never stitch them, so there's no point me hanging on to them. And it benefits you guys too. So yeah, just put Popcorn in your comment and I'll draw next Sunday, I think, and I'll get them sent out. So it's a thank you to you guys as well, because you're here week in, week out, except when I have a week off, checking in with me, you know, spending a little bit of time with me. So thank you so much to you guys. You're all amazing. That's everything. That is actually everything now. There is nothing else I need to say. So thank you for watching as always, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.